And welcome to Everything Pro Wrestling. Everything Pro Wrestling is a show by the fans for the fans. I am your host, Conrad Cushman, and we are here with a review of Monday Night Raw. We are just trying to see how many people are going to be in here. I want to see if those technical problems actually stop. So if you guys are coming on in, let's talk a little bit of Monday Night Raw. Do me a favor, guys. Make sure that you click the like button on the video. Also, do me a favor and comment down below, even if you watch this after the fact. And if you are in the chat, make sure you guys are talking about Monday Night Raw. With that being said, guys, let's get into the show. It happened tonight in New Jersey. What a Raw it was. A lot of people felt like it was a boring Raw. What's up, Rob? Rob, let me know if you can see me, man. I was trying to do something a little bit different before this. I was trying to use a different stream so that I could stream on Twitter and YouTube and Twitch all at the same time. Apparently, it wasn't working right away. There was an after video. I will probably be deleting that because it looks more like a test. So we have things that we need to do and work on with that. So we'll get to it, though. My subscriber goal, we're already past that, so don't worry about it. But if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you click the subscribe button. And your name should pop up also across the board there. But let us get into this. Thank you, Gerald. Good to have you in here. Click that like button. DP, what's happening, bro? Goober, I see you, bro, with the hands. Let's talk this Monday Night Raw real quick. This review won't be as long as before. Thank you, DHV, for letting me know about that. Appreciate it, Doug. Let's get into this, though. Monday Night Raw took place in New Jersey, Newark, the Prudential Center. This show was, yeah, it felt off. I don't know. It wasn't like last week's. It felt weird there. Yeah, what's up, everybody? I'll explain this one last time before we get into the Raw review. I was trying to use a new technology to stream. I was trying to stream on Twitch, YouTube, Periscope, everywhere. I got some things that I need to work on. Connor, what's up, brother? I see you in the live chat. Let's get into this, though. Becky Lynch comes out to kick off the show. We start off the show once again with a match. It's a nice touch, better than the 20-minute promos we've been getting since the Attitude Era, I'd say. They tried to do something else. Someone said this is Monday Night Meh. I hear you, Obi-Wan. So we started off the night with Becky Lynch, Seth Rollins, Andrade, and Zelina Vega locking up in a mixed tag match. Overall, I will say that I like the chemistry in this match between Seth Rollins and Andrade. I think this is a future main event match if you play your cards right. Seth Rollins can wrestle very well. Andrade can wrestle very well. Let it happen, WWE. This is a money match if you just let it happen. With that being said, we all knew how this was going to go. It was an elimination style match. Zelina Vega ended up getting caught in the disarmor. Becky Lynch tapped her out. We saw some drama with Lacey Evans and Becky Lynch during all of this. Who cares? I'm so sick of this feud between them, Baron Corbin, everything else. This shit sucks, all right? I don't know how people are doing it. I was not a fan of the interference, but they let Rollins and Andrade go in there, do their thing. I was very happy with that. Rollins wins with the curb stomp. Afterwards, they just so happen to get dumb babyface syndrome and pose at the top of the ramp. You didn't think you were going to get attacked from behind. Here comes Baron Corbin and Lacey Evans, and they did have some good lines about this, about love is blind. And they went in and they beat ass. So... King, I can't say that, but everyone can read on the side what King said about Seth Rollins. Goober calling out Andrade. Andrade is one of the best, man. Really enjoying him. Chaos Theory, what's happening, man? Bray is losing steam every week he doesn't debut. I don't know what's up with Bray Wyatt. Did we see any puppets in the background? Live chat, if you noticed any of that, please tell me. I was recording a show with my man JPQ. Show him some love as well, guys. Good dude. Had a lot of fun recording with him. So you guys will get to check that out on Brainbuster Radio. As you guys can see below where the New Day is. Make sure you guys check it out. Links in the description as well. No Lara says, can we please do Aleister Black versus Seth Rollins? Please give me that match. Not yet. I think we're going to figure out tomorrow night who Aleister Black is facing, so that'll be interesting. I'll have to rewatch, but not that I saw. Rising Legend, what's going on? Bray didn't debut. Not that I saw tonight, good sir. He's still being held out. I don't see Bray debuting until SummerSlam. I agree with that, King. She is rearranging stuff again. Knock it off, Robert. I see you. But as far as that goes, overall, meh. Listen, I get it right now. We're in a different world with Paul Heyman and Eric Bischoff being put back in charge. I feel like it's the goddamn 90s all over again with wrestling. We have the guy who once led ECW and the other guy who led WCW, and they are helping run the WWE so Vince McMahon doesn't lose control to a new company coming up. Different. Gerald Anderson asks, how would you make Raw more exciting? I think the better question is maybe we should ask Gerald because he's sitting right next to me, my man. Gerald, come on, buddy. Have a seat, man. Come on over. Come on. It's live. We're live, pal. We're live. Yes.
We are live.
Come on in, buddy. Gerald's never got to appear on a show. Gerald is a casual WWE fan these days, so he can hop right on in here. Don't mind. I swear I'm getting blinds and new curtains and stuff. How you like my new windows, y'all?
I do.
Dope, nice. Right? Yeah. What are you doing, man? That's the woman's belt, man. We don't. That's my wife's. I swear.
I think the women have a great product going on, though. I think that they do their thing.
We support women in 2019.
We sure do.
KC Classic, what's going on? I see you in the chat. Original Biggie says, F it, we're doing it live. I like it.
How would you make it more exciting, though? I mean, even you guys out there, in internet land, how would you guys make Raw?
It sounds like you guys don't want to talk about Raw either, so let's get into it. Monday Night Raw, easily. I think the first thing I would do is, I know you're getting more money from that third hour, but you have to cut that third hour. As a fan, it is a chore to sit through. Bro, I was happier doing a podcast with somebody than watching what was going on the show. That is not a good thing. That is a sad thing, in my opinion.
There's also, how is Raw, how is the WWE Universe going to get people away from AEW and, some of these other brands that are actually...
What are you talking about? More money. They've been throwing out contracts like crazy.
I can't keep up with it all. That's kind of why I'm more of a casual watcher, and I gotta watch your show.
Because when we used to, it was just Monday Night Raw. You would watch Raw on Monday, then a pay-per-view on Sunday. Now you got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Did you watch Thursday? And you got something coming up on Friday. And we got 2 pay-per-views this weekend. You don't have time for all that. Some people are saying more 24/7. Raw and SmackDown are not going to get a real change until after SummerSlam. Yes, there's a rumor right now, too, of a brand split happening, possibly. Let's keep it going. Here's another thing I don't like about Raw. I guess while we're going through this, we could kind of talk about your point that you brought up. The Usos and The Miz versus The Revival and Elias. Sounds like a decent match, right? I wouldn't be mad if I saw it. Why is it 2 out of 3 falls? Vince McMahon has a hard-on right now as far as there is no wrestling during commercial breaks. I partially get it. I mean, yeah, it's not action people want to see, but if you're in that arena, isn't that boring as hell? Like, why would you buy tickets to go see something that is nothing's happening during commercial breaks?
That sucks.
That's trash.
Yeah, I pay this extra money just to be there live, and I gotta sit there and wait.
We've been to enough shows where it's like, dude, come on, man. I don't like that. The Usos and The Miz pick up the win. Classic. Heels go up first. Babyface come back with 2 wins. Not bad. I'm just tired of the 2 out of 3 falls matches, and you're killing that stipulation. Gotta do better, WWE. Gotta do better, man. King says, I make Raw 2 hours, change the sets, and get a new commentary team. King, I like that idea, bro. And I think we're going to see that with Bischoff and Heyman. Bischoff and Heyman are big proponents of separate the brands, and they must stay separate. You come together on rare occasion, and I like that. That would be so much better for them. Let's see here. Chaos Theory says, need a legit brand split. They don't even justify the wild card rule anymore. I promise you, if you guys go looking deep in the archives, I said this, I think, on the 10th video I made. So this is going way back into 2016, that this was not going to work because they don't know how to stick to a brand split. Vince goes all crazy, and when ratings are down, I need Roman here, I need someone there, I need John Cena back, I need them all. And nobody wants that. You're getting some What's Up, Gerald's Horror
what's
Guy
going on?
YouTube. What is up? What's up, brother? If you guys like the channel, click subscribe. Your name should pop up across the screen here. We are on the road to 500 subscribers. Please help me get to that goal. I appreciate it for each and every person. Bray Wyatt did not debut. Unless somebody saw something that I missed, where was Bray Wyatt tonight? Let me know. Let me know.
So I hear a lot of bad, talk about Raw. What's been good? What matches were good today? What would you say that were B match or better? Any of those matches today would you consider high quality, high caliber?
No, not really.
I mean, the last
they're
match
leading.
was kind of cool at the end,
It's the main event, though.
Yeah.
Like, you're leading to different things. So, here right now, like, I like the 24/7 championship stuff with Drake Maverick. Jake Maverick has went all out. This guy came from Impact Wrestling, won a contest, and he comes over, and he's getting married that weekend. He tells WWE's cameramen they could come to his wedding and shoot an angle. If that's not showing, like, yeah,
That's
I'm down
love,
for the
man.
company.
That's down.
He got rolled up at his wedding and lost the title there because it's 24/7 being defended.
That's pretty dope.
And then he brought his wife in, who wrestles, into the storyline. So I'm absolutely loving what they're doing with Drake Maverick tonight. Super dope. That's good shit, pal. Yeah. I see everybody's loving that Moxley line still. We saw Rey Mysterio backstage. Rey Mysterio's back in the WWE. He came back from that injury. Bobby
fucking Lashley. Always been one of my favorite guys.
Robert, edit that F word out for me. No, I'm
sorry.
kidding. So you got to mess with people. But with Bobby Lashley, he came out, destroyed Rey Mysterio. I get it. They're selling up. Braun Strowman and Bobby Lashley, if you missed it last week, went through the Raw stage. This was the implication, like, oh, we're going to get a new stage maybe. Sparks went flying. It was the first time we saw pyro in a long time. And then they shot it with this cool camera angle. That shit was cool. This shit this week is not cool. Rey Mysterio getting beat up by Bobby Lashley, I'm just like, okay, what's going to happen with this? Like, where's Braun? Something? I don't know. I didn't like it. Short match, Lashley got the win in that one. Nothing that I could really complain about. What I do like right now is the club is back together. AJ Styles turned heel last week at the end and reunited with Anderson and Gallows, who were rumored to be going to AEW or back to New Japan. How did Vince get them to stay? He told them, I got lots of money, and I'll do whatever you want. So the club reformed. They stayed, it looks like, so that they can hang out with AJ Styles, Finn Balor, all their friends. Not a bad move. And even on Being the Elite today, which I watched right before Raw came on, they had the Good Brothers names on there, and they were crossed out, like, sign the Good Brothers, and they had it crossed out, like, well, that's not happening. So everybody's poking fun. This is like, it's the Monday Night Wars and all this stuff. WWE versus AEW is very real. It's going to get worse, people.
Do you think that's fair, though? I feel like that's kind of monopolizing on, these wrestlers, that you can just wave a bunch of money and maybe they can do on a better show at AEW.
That's the name of the game.
Yeah, but still, like, there might be so much more potential for these guys elsewhere because, the WWE pushes who they want to push and they put other people on the back burner that they want to put on the back burner. And I feel like AEW at least gives some of these guys a pretty fair shot, to really show their shit. Oh, sorry.
No. You're fine. I'm laughing at what people are saying in the chat here. Let's read some of this real quick. Roman Reigns has been on Raw more than SmackDown and has done nothing but get saved by Taker. But that was a dope moment, though. It got me like, I forgot about that bad match with Goldberg as soon as I saw that. Got lots of money, pal.
Goldberg has no bad matches, by the way.
Original Biggie used my classic "What brand split" from one of my shows in the past because I went on a rant. King says we need Finn Balor in the club. King, I would love to see Finn Balor join the club, and then maybe they fight the Undisputed Era at Survivor Series. Just throwing out fantasy booking there a little bit. And the Undisputed Era is nasty. Strowman might need to be reestablished to his old persona, according to sources. Thank you, DP. Yeah, he definitely needs to be. He was at one point someone we wanted to see win the championship because Braun's a beast. Yeah, it gets worse. Me watching Raw. Jesus, stop it. BTE over Raw. Yeah, you're probably right. It's just very different. And like you said, with the cash, it's the name of the game, though. Look at Jon Moxley. Dean Ambrose was offered more money to stay, and he said no because he was miserable. He said, if you hate going to work every single day, you're like, I can't do this. He's like, why not just go have fun? He was like, I make a lot of money. How much more money is it going to take to make me happy?
Dean Ambrose is that guy, though, too, by the way. I feel like any place, he's going to get top dollar no matter where you go, even though it might not be as much as WWE. Any company is going to pay that guy an arm and a leg just to keep him on their roster. I love Dean Ambrose, by the way, if you can't tell.
And real quick, Cesaro versus No Way Jose. Cesaro whooped that ass. We're not even going to talk about that because he's coming out with a Vote for Pedro looking shirt on that says Vote for Jose. No Way Jose is getting repackaged as soon as Paul Heyman gets the book, I think. I promise you guys. So hang on with him. The Street Profits. I saw a lot of you in there talking about the Street Profits. I'm going to put something in your head real quick. Why do you guys think the Street Profits are on Monday Night Raw? Just answer that for me. You know why? At AEW, on the pre-show last, or whatever it was, 2 Saturdays ago maybe, who was one of the best tag teams on the show? JD from New York's boys, Private Party, and they were absolutely amazing in the ring. They are a young African-American team from New York City. These guys stole the show with all their flips, the double team moves. People loved them. They were young. They were fresh, dancing. Yeah. The dude wrestled half the match with his sunglasses on. I don't even know how they didn't fall off. And eventually they did, but it was just like, that's amazing. Who are the Street Profits? The Street Profits came out, and they are a new tag team similar to them. So why not have Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins? You guys know the cup when they're always carrying it. The Solo Cup. They are out there to combat that. They want Raw to look cool. So they are out there to, let's present it this way. The Street Profits, is there anything bad or wrong with them? No. They're just trying to compete. They are Private Party for AEW. So they're like, no, we've got cooler teams over here. Come check it out. And before anyone says that the Street Profits were a tag team longer, that is a lie. Actually, Private Party's been a tag team longer. But it doesn't matter. I enjoy both teams. And I love what the Street Profits are doing on Raw. I don't like that they're taking tag teams from NXT, who are the champions every single time. You can't keep doing that to Triple H. And I know that's got to grind his gears, knowing that my father-in-law keeps taking teams. Is Vince jealous of this dude? I think so.
Yeah, I would second that. I think he might be a little jealous. Or, I mean, do you think he's really behind there pulling all these strings, or maybe he's just playing that persona so people hate him?
I think Vince is an egomaniac, bro. From studying this man, as many papers as I've written on him and like research I've done on him, I think Vince McMahon is crazy. Number one, he doesn't sleep. He then works on 2 hours of sleep. That's why his eyes are puffy all the time. Vince McMahon is an absolute crazy. Give me your talent, pal. You guys need to stop. War Raiders should go back down. Bailey should turn heel and start a faction. We want the smoke.
All that smoke.
I figure it was Paul's new Jack and Mustafa. No, I wouldn't say that. We're not getting the new Jack Mustafa days now. That was back in the craziness of wrestling. But they just want something cool and fresh on TV, man. They don't have it. Let's get into the rest of this. We had like R-Truth backstage doing some 24/7 stuff. We'll get into that. Viking Raiders versus Enhancement Talents. Basically, here's what happened. They came out, they got their ass whooped by the War Raiders, and then they lost to Thor's Hammer. I hate that Viking Experience name. It's dog shit. Thor's Hammer sounds way cooler as a finisher than the Viking Experience. Stop it, Vince.
Thor Hammer.
Yes, so Viking Raiders picked up the win, and I like that they're making them look strong. So there are bad things about this, but there are good things about it as well. So at least we're seeing them on television again. For a while they weren't. Yes, it was squash time. Oh, stop with the Russo. Here we go, bro.
Russo.
Yo, bro, you gotta do a swerve. If you don't do a swerve, no one's gonna get it. How does everybody know The Rock's gonna win? We swerve him, bro. That's exactly how Russo thinks, man. This is for the Jeff Jets, the Booker T's who didn't get their chance. Who else did we have? Roman Reigns and Stupidity. Shane and Drew backstage looking for someone to go in there and manage him. Jared Simmons, what's up, bro? Good to see you back in here. This chat is
more entertaining than Raw, so you should subscribe and like this.
My man, the hype man, Gerald, thank you. Ricochet came out. He wrestled against both of the Good Brothers. So first he wrestled Luke Gallows, got a roll-up victory on him. He wrestled Carl Anderson until he hit the 630 on him. But it was good to see Gallows and Anderson in a competitive match, because before that, they were running around doing the 24/7 stuff. I wonder what changed in a couple of weeks. They signed them contracts for 5 years. That's what happened. WWE's throwing that money, man. Big money. Maria and Mike Kanellis, they did some segments backstage. Maria announced that she was pregnant last week, and then it was announced that she really is pregnant. They did a segment where they were sucking up to each other, getting all lovey-dovey, and then she asked Mike to go get her ice cream and pickles. And then he said, "Do you want me to get non-fat ice cream?" And then she says it because I'm fat, and she wigged out on my man. So they're trying to do stuff with these guys who have signed contracts recently. So we'll see what they do.
Like a baby shower match to me.
Could be happening. Could be happening. Don't give WWE any ideas because we'll see baby powder get thrown.
Oh, dude, that'd be awesome. Wrap him in the diaper.
Oh, Jarrett Simmons said maybe she'll give birth to a hand. Revival, please leave. Where was the harlot? The harlot was in the opening segment, and the harlot equal less for women's rights. The club need to be top heels with Finn. I agree, Chaos Theory. King brought that up too. King 1993. Baby shower 24/7. Insert Cody
Let's
meme.
hashtag that. Let's create a hashtag. EPW baby shower 24/7. Let's do that.
Please don't. Please don't, because I'll have Johnson & Johnson coming after me. AJ Styles and the club put a nasty-ass beat down on Ricochet after the match for this, too. Baby diaper on a pole match, bro.
That'd be so sweet.
Maria will give birth to Leo Rush.
I bet you we can do a much better Raw segment than, these guys so far, honestly. We got some great ideas.
The problem is you have to go through Vince, man. The dude who created is not going to let... It's like an NFL owner. You're not going to tell some old dude who's been making money for years how to run his business.
Hey, the only way this is, in history and time, the only way to continue your successful business is to innovate and to change. You can't keep doing the same thing and expecting different results. So, I mean, you gotta go live on the wild style for a little bit, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think he will once his back's against the wall. Listen, you think he wanted to hire Bischoff and Heyman? Hell no.
Eric Bischoff is a beast, though.
Eric Bischoff's all right. I mean, TNA did go out. TNA's like staggering a little bit since he left. But we'll see what happens with it.
Conrad versus Johnson. The hashtag that.
Who wrote that? Obi-Wan, what are you doing to me, bro? What are you doing? So we saw a segment. It was a beat the clock challenge. I'm not getting too deep into this. The Bayley versus Sarah Logan match, it was all right. Good to see Sarah Logan on television, but Bayley ends up picking up the win. I hate beat the clock matches. It's so damn stupid because you know who's gonna win with a timer. And if people stand outside the ring, you mean to tell me you couldn't just run in and out of the ring enough times so that no one could catch you? It's just dumb. But eventually we saw Nikki Cross pick up the win. And the boss, Nikki Cross, has made it a 2-on-1 handicap match against Alexa Bliss. I thought, now shout out to my boy Kyron Chase for this. We were talking about this on Saturday. What if they went back to the Extreme Rules match that everybody said was horrible? Kendo stick on a pole match with Bayley and Alexa and kind of tried to rewrite what they had messed up before with that? Perhaps. But now instead we're getting a 2-on-1 handicap match. Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss versus Bayley. Is this the end of Bayley's title reign, or does she get help from a legit boss who's been missing for a little bit? Where's Sasha Banks been? We'll have to wait and see what happens with that. Who do you remember the old championship scramble matches? Now those were garbage. I didn't like those really either, Connor. They tried something new. Can't blame them. Okay, King said the same thing I did. It's okay. I'll interfere and hit Johnson with a steel chair. Peace.
Put it right on the hand. The baby powder.
I hope Sasha doesn't come back. I'm tired of hearing about her like she's some mega star. Chaos Theory, I think Sasha Banks is a mega star. She knows her worth. If you've been lied to as much as she probably has been, there's no Witch Johnson. Doug, stop. You're killing me. This chat has been wild tonight. Baron Corbin win with the title. This will probably go down as one of the most wildest chats. I pray for me.
I apologize, CJ. I kind of threw off.
Yeah, you definitely
a little bit. I apologize. So.
You definitely have been having some wild parties lately, so we need to stop that. Free NXT.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
See, now you guys got him popped.
Yeah.
So, other than that, guys, what was the main event? What were we just watching? Oh, they had some dude come out as a janitor with a bum knee and be Roman Reigns' tag partner because they're worried about The Undertaker on Sunday. It turned out to be Cedric Alexander. Cedric Alexander did his thing in this match. Good spot for him. Way to use Cedric. Cedric Alexander is a star.
He was bleeding in the mouth when he took that.
That's fine. He had a mask on, so they probably busted
him.
No,
I'm saying when he took it off, he was gushing blood.
Yeah, so he's all right.
Maybe
he's probably happy to be on TV. All right, he's been doing those horrible segments.
Struggling getting that mask off too. I don't know if you guys saw that.
Yeah, it was a little tight.
Yeah, a little tight.
That's all right. So, and he didn't look anything like the dude that was backstage for the record. He was way shorter, but they had a good match. It led to Drew and Shane getting the win. People are so sick. Ahmed Johnson and Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Survivor Series should be NXT versus Raw versus SmackDown.
I think that'd be kind of dope.
King. The brains, dude. I love it, bro.
Sweet idea.
I love it. Cedric bit his tongue. Thank you, Northwest. Northwest, man, if you are enjoying the stream, I see you're new in here. Make sure you subscribe, bro. And if you already have, I apologize for not noticing. But
and like too.
Yeah, throw a like and subscribe in there, guys. Same thing. We should have at least 12 by the end of this, guys. Ahmed and Dwayne B. Conrad.
We might have to make that your background soon, bro.
What? Ahmed Johnson?
Yeah.
I'm not putting no Ahmed Johnson.
Why not?
Dude, Ahmed Johnson, you don't even want me to start on that. So that was the end of Raw, guys. They got the win. So let's talk about this real quick. Last couple minutes, we're going to get into everything that's happening this week with everything pro wrestling and the wrestling world. So for everything pro wrestling, tomorrow I'm going to try and record. This is why there's no SmackDown reviews, because I have to do a podcast. So I will be doing previews on hopefully Evolve, AEW's Fight for the Fallen, and Extreme Rules this Sunday. I have 3 wrestling shows to try to watch within these time periods. How am I going to do it? I don't know. Evolve's probably not getting a YouTube review. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm watching AEW before I watch the Evolve show. I will go back and check it out. Maybe that'll be a podcast next week. I'll figure out something. Thank you, good sir, for subscribing to the channel, Mr.
We got
Northwest.
A new subscriber. Yes. I love it.
Yes. So, Northwest, thank you for that, my good sir. Where was I? All the things I'm doing this week. So, yeah, you won't get an Evolve show right away. I'm sorry. You'll get an AEW and an Extreme Rules, though. I will make sure of that. We are going to work hard to provide that content for you guys. We have lots of stuff happening in wrestling, though, man. Evolve's putting on a show. You're going to see some NXT talents, past talents on there. I'm sure they're going to pull out all the stops. And that Evolve show is happening the same time as that AEW show. So Vince McMahon is taking independent wrestling and putting it on his network to battle AEW. This guy is ruthless. And this is a charity show for AEW. Yeah. That is ruthless. So you guys are going to make your decision and support who you want. I love it, Maggle. Stop it.
Hey, Goober wants to ask the question. Bray Wyatt debuted at Extreme Rules.
The question will be against who, though? He's been following Miz around. I don't know who you book Bray against. And Bray Wyatt's been coming with those creepy promos. I don't know, man. But I feel like, I don't know if he's losing steam or if they've lost focus on him or what. We need more people to subscribe now. Thank you, Jesus. I'll watch Evolve before I watch Extreme Rules on that day. All right, DP, I see you. I would like to thank everybody from the Facebook group about my post. It gives me some more content to work with. Yes, Original Biggie. And like I said, maybe I'll do a WWE roundtable again for 2K. Q's Three's Company theme song. Come and knock at our door.
Bray versus Johnson & Johnson.
This chat's wild, man. Guys, I'm getting ready to get out of here. One last time, leave a like on the video, comment, subscribe. I'm going to go through and do a little roll call, see who was up in here talking with me, and show you guys some love real quick. First and foremost, shout out to my man Gerald for joining me. Gerald was sitting on the side there. I can't let people sit on the side.
Yeah, I just, I'm a novice, so you guys are all into this Raw, and I'm still living in Attitude Era, so that's.
You never know, though. These guys will all pop up on reviews, whether we go to a live wrestling show or watch one together. You never know who will pop up on one. But let's give a big shout out to my man Robert. Rob helps out with all the t-shirt designs and everything else, and I promise you there are a few designs coming that you guys are going to like. Links down below. All right, check them out in the link tree. Goober 316, he's always throwing up the stuff. Goober, too much Johnson & Johnson tonight, man. Powder him up, bro.
I love it.
DP was in the chat. I appreciate you, DP. DHV, my man Doug. Jesus De Leon from Texas.
He was active.
Yeah.
Time. Yeah.
Yeah, Jesus is always in here talking his mess, though. Original Biggie OB1. Shout out to you, man. He does a YouTube channel as well. Make sure you guys give him some love.
I don't think I'm subscribed to him.
Yeah, show him some love.
Show him some love.
Connor Knows Wrestling was up in here. Connor, thank you for joining me. King 1993 King. I can't even read that.
Seth Rollins is great.
Yeah,
is what it says.
Yeah, I don't think it says that. It says cat. It says something about cats. So King, shout out to you, bro. You came with some good stuff. I liked your Survivor Series idea. That was really good.
That was actually pretty dope. I mean, honestly, that's pretty dope.
They might do something like that. Bischoff and Heyman are going to be in charge after Survivor or SummerSlam, excuse me, at the latest. So who knows what they're going to come up with. No Lara, thank you for coming in here. Haven't seen you in a while. Rising Legend, good to see you in here. KC Classic 7 made an appearance. Shout out to Cam. Chaos Theory 035, good to have you in here. Chaos Theory is also a dope ass move, by the way. Did we get anyone else in here? Horror Guy YouTube, he was in here talking about Bray Wyatt as well. Good to have you in here, my friend. Seeing if we see any new names. This is where Goober was going crazy.
Thank you for subscribing, Northwest. We appreciate that a lot.
Northwest, you are the man.
Tell everyone about us.
Jared Simmons subscribed yesterday too. So Jared, big shout out to you. Everyone, make sure you interact with Jared. Jared brought some good insight on the Impact show. He also recently joined the Everything Pro Wrestling Facebook group, so make sure you're showing his post some love while he's in there. Thank you, Jared, so much. And I think that is it for everybody who was in the chat tonight. If I missed you, I apologize, and I owe you one. Oh, and my man Joao, is it Faria? Farah? I was at Raw, and I loved the crowd. Well, you know what? Do me a favor. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I want you in here, and we could talk some Extreme Rules with you, Jao. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, leave a like. I'm out. We have so many things coming up. On Brainbuster Radio on Saturday, I will be doing a classic old school review of WCW Bash at the Beach 1996 with the formation of the NWO. 23 years it's been since we've had the NWO. So make sure you guys subscribe to those podcasts in the links below. You guys are not going to want to miss out. Brainbuster Radio brings you a podcast every single day from different podcasters. You can check me out on Saturday. With that being said, guys, throw up the 2 sweets, and we're out. Peace.